Welcome back to Chukitili Media. Nigerians, Africans, we are very, very religious people. I know you know yourself. Hardly will you walk around in a community, in a country, in a society whereby people will not identify with one religion or the other. First of them is the traditional religion. The second is Islam, and the third is Christianity. In actual sense, that does not mean that people are actually not agnostic. Some people don't believe in anything. Being black doesn't mean that they are very religious. My point, Professor Patrice Lumumba of Kenya, or can I say of Africa, he made a short clip talking to us about religion. And I've also said something about religion this evening when I tried to play for you the opinion of Daddy Freeze in a very short video he made as well. And I put my opinion in there too. And I ask you to subscribe and share it. Likewise, this video, the one I'm recording right now. Well, I talk about the behavior of religious people. People that go to church, people that go to mosque. And I try to check, to value, and examine, do they behave according to the tenet of the religion they say they follow? And when I think about it, I see that a lot of them don't do that, most especially in Nigeria. When it comes to the point that the religion is supposed to reflect in their life or their lives, you will find them wanting because they don't actually behave according to the tenet of that religion. The religion taught us to love each other, to shun hatred, racism, tribalism, fraud, corruption. Standard morals was written in all these books that we're talking about, including the traditional religions book, if they have one at all. But we know what it is. But all these things that I reeled out right now, how many people are really doing this when it comes to the real life? In their transaction, in politics, in the community, in the society, in association, friend within friends, trading, buying stuff from each other. How many people do think about that book, the Quran and the Bible, and whatever they say they believe in? How many people now trigger that moral aspect that is in the book, apart from being, worshiping your creator, like I said in the previous video? How many people? So, this is why Professor Patrice Lumumba now came out to let us understand that the religion or religions are actually the opium of the masses. He didn't put it that way. A rabbit back to the colonizers. The colonizers that came with the book, the Bible, the Quran, wanting to show us the moral examples. Prof is trying to tell us now that didn't they also behave according to what they have in that books they are introducing to Africa? There wouldn't be anything like slave trade. There wouldn't be anything like colonizing another group of people, another tribe, another country. Even if they were to colonize, and you come in with that book that they come in with, they should be able to open it page by page and tell us, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. But all the morals that were in that book, or the book they came with, they violated them. They violated everything. They came to Africa, they took the taxes, they killed the people, they stole their properties, they stole their natural amenities. And in the book they came with, they said they should not steal. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not kill. Remember the 10 commandments. All those things they cannot do in their own places where they come from. Now they perpetrated it. They perpetrated it in Africa. And that is why Professor Patrice Lumumba is totally against, the type of that religion we're talking about. Because actually, I can tell you categorically, religion is supposed to shape our life. It's supposed to make us better than the way we are yesterday. Religion shouldn't be a burden. Religion shouldn't be a curse on any one of us. Now, if religion turns to be a curse for people, then that means it is the practitioner of those religion that should be blamed for any anomalies that come from it. Because when you read in those books, when you read those books, you check them one by one, you will see high moral standards in there. Though, in some other books, or some of those books, you actually see some rubbish being written inside there. Like fathers sleeping with daughters and stuff. Incest is there. But at the end of the day, it was actually corrected. Bad stuff were also in there too. But what about the good stuff in there that we can use to manage our life, to correct ourselves? I don't want to take much of your time. Time is really rolling past. Let me leave you with Professor Patrice Lumumba to give us his own opinion about religion.
Christianity played a major part in giving legitimacy to slavery. We say it casually, but remember that the cross came before the flag. When Christianity came, the version of Christianity that was brought to us was a Christianity where you are supposed to turn the other cheek. It was a Christianity where they make reference to Paul's letter to the Romans and say, obey your masters. You slaves, obey your masters as you would the Lord. So you can almost see an attempt to say that slavery is God ordained. And when they are preaching, whether it's the Catholic Church, they are now all apologizing that they were complicit in slavery. The Anglican Church is agreeing that they were complicit in slavery. The Presbyterian Church is saying that they were complicit in slavery. So the church, as we know it, the organized church from Western Europe, was part and parcel of the enslavement of Africa, and that we must never forget. And they made references to the Bible to legitimize this atrocity. So that is the reality. And the same can be said of Islam, that Islam also did recognize that there are certain people who are not believers who could therefore be enslaved. Religion, as we know it, is as guilty as guilt can be in the enslavement of peoples. And remember, it is not only African peoples who are enslaved. Even other individuals or other groups of individuals in different parts of the world were enslaved and or dehumanized. If you go to the Latin America, the Arawak people were decimated, and religion was in the forefront. In the name of God, people were enslaved. In the name of God, people were dehumanized. In the name of God, Africans were turned into things. In the name of God, Africans were turned into commodities. Organized religion has every reason to apologize to those that were enslaved.
Thank you for listening. This is Chokitable Media. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Put your own opinion in the comment section and let us continue the conversation over there. Let me know if Prof is wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong too. Put your comment there. But please do one thing for me. Like, share, and subscribe. Put on your notification button. God bless you as you do. See you next time. Bye for now.